Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming another plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin, and there goes my Twisby. This one is very special because I was actually on vacation for part of the week, going into the next week, and I'm going to be doing some special planning for that. But for the main part of the plan with me, I'm going to use the Cozy Fall Kit from my shop. I have both sheets here. Fall did start this week. It started on the 23rd, so I wanted to commemorate that in my planner. But I also left for vacation on Thursday, so I have these pictures that I printed from my vacation, and I get a lot of questions about how I print photos in the correct size and what paper I use to put in my planner. I have an entire video on how I make stickers with all the info, what printer I use, and that kind of stuff. So I will link it in the cards right here so you can check that out if you're interested in making photo stickers for your own planner. But I'm just going to put these down while I was on vacation as some extra special sort of decor. I won't be using them all, obviously, because my vacation, as I said, continued after this week, so I'll save those for my next video. For my pens this week, I have my Twisby Eco to write on the planner paper, and to write on the sticker paper, I'm switching it up and using my Tool Gel pen in the fine point. I really like this pen, I just haven't reached for it in a while, so we're going to use it today. And then I also have several fall-themed washi tapes that I think I might be able to pull in to this spread. These are all from Hobby Lobby. They came out of one of those big seasonal boxes of washi. They're all super cute. So let's go ahead and jump right into the planning. I am not sure if I'm going to use all these full boxes because I do have full boxes from, this sheet that I made for myself. So I need to have room also to plan. So we'll have to see how that goes. Printing out photos from my vacations is something I really like to do. It gives a sort of scrapbooky element to this planner, which is good for me because this section here is for my post planning. If you're not a post planner or memory planner and your cousin, that might not work for you. But I tend to always post plan vacations even in my regular planners just because I have the space and I like getting to use the extra stickers. Honestly, I just look for any excuse to use stickers and mark things in my planner. And vacations tend to have a lot of unique things and just interesting stuff to mark. Okay, so there's my last date cover. Let's do the washi now. I'm gonna put the bottom strip down first. I haven't used this glittery strip in a couple weeks, so I wanted to make sure I used it today. Then we'll do the leaf pattern. I definitely think I prefer planning in the second half of the year because I love fall, winter, and Christmas kits. They're my absolute favorites to use, especially Christmas. And I also have a couple of fun Halloween kits coming up that y'all will see in future Plan With Me's. Okay, I'm not going to put down my weekend banner because I need the space on the weekend for my vacation stuff, but I am going to put this book box on the sidebar, just like that. And let's go ahead and put our full boxes on the parts they need to be on so that I can see how much space I have. And sorry about the glare, but I did print these on glossy paper so that they look like real photos. So this picture, and these two pictures are the only ones that I need to put in this spread. This one can go right here, and I'll explain the photos when I get to them. I'm just going to put them down for now. Then this one from the arch goes on Saturday morning. This one at Palette Spring. I'm going to put it at the bottom. It's from Saturday too, but I want to space them out a little bit. And then this picture of me and Ashley with the bear needs to go on Sunday. And I can put that sheet of full boxes away for now. All right. So fun. I love having photographs in my planner. So now we have these other full boxes, and I would like to use them. I just enjoy using as many stickers as I can. So I'm going to start setting these out. And I know I can put one on Thursday because on Thursday we didn't really do much. So I'll just put an extra full box over here. I don't normally like having this many full boxes on each side, but this is a special occasion. And should I put this on Tuesday or Wednesday? Let's do Tuesday, and we'll put it at the top like this. Okay. There's the spread so far. As I said, I'm not going to use the weekend banner, so I'm pretty much done with the main portion of the spread, and I can work on the sidebar now. So I'm going to write down my Bible verse for the week, which was Psalm 34, verse 8. Okay, normally I would write my Bible studies under that, but this week I'm going to leave this space blank actually so I can journal about my trip, just to sort of fit the memory keeping theme. So that is all I need to do for the intro to the spread. Let me zoom you in and we'll get started with the whole week. Alright, so Monday was the day that I actually closed my shops and started getting everything ready for my vacation. So to mark that, I'm going to put down this work header from the kit. And below, that's kind of crooked, hold on. Okay, that's better. And below that, I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 dots, so I'm just going to stack them in the order they're on the sheet. Okay. Check those off. I think I forgot to mention, but I'll link the pens I use, this planner, and any sticker shops I mentioned down below. Okay, so first up I had to film a plan with me. And then I needed to close both my shops. After that, I wanted to fill orders, make sure those were all out before I closed the shops, or before I left on vacation, rather. Then I wanted to edit and upload that video. And finally, I wanted to announce that I was going out of office on Instagram, YouTube, and everything else. All right. I also needed to refill my TWSBI on this day, but I think I'm out of fountain pen Winston's because, as y'all probably know, I use those to mark writing most of the time. But I do have just regular pen and pencil Winston's, so I'll use one of those to mark refilling my TWSBI. Okay, then I needed to pack because I was going on vacation in a couple days and I had not packed yet. I was behind because of work stuff. So to mark packing, I'm going to use one of these from Carly Plans. I think I'll take this little sort of light orange one. And I have, where is it? I have this script. This comes off of my luggage Winston sheet from my shop. So that's there. Okay, then I went for a walk. I think I went with Ashley. So let me see if I can find a workout sticker. I'm going to take this yellow shoe from my shop, and I think I'll put it on a label. Let's use this darker orange quarter box. In the evening, I washed my hair, and I also did some reading, but I kind of want to put down one of these washi tapes because I have space for it. I think I want to use this I Heart Fall one. It's really cute. And I want to make sure the I Heart Fall is in the middle. I guess if I line it up on the edge, it should be fine. It might not be perfectly centered, but it's close enough. Yep, right there. And let me grab my X-Acto knife to trim this. Perfect, looks really cute. Okay, now let me finish marking what I said I was gonna mark. With my shower Winston from my shop. All right, and we are on to Tuesday. So Tuesday was more of a slow day because I just mainly filled orders. In the morning, I did film a video and edit, upload that because I wanted to have a stock of videos ready to go so that when I got back, they would be ready to post and I wouldn't have to jump straight back into filming. So to mark that, I'm going to take another label, I think. Let's go with this sort of orangey color. And I'm going to tag it with this YouTube Winston. All right, and the next I needed to do orders, as I said, so I'm going to put a half box below that. I think I'll use this sort of taupey colored one. Just like that. And let's get a working sticker. Okay, so I have these little bat working stickers from Happy Day, and I love using these in the fall time and in October because they're so cute, and I just don't know when else to use them during the year, so I'm going to pull one of those in right now. As I said, filling orders took me a while, so I think I'm going to take one of these washies and cut it into a flag. I'm going to use this thinner pumpkin one. Not that much, I don't think. Okay, this should be good. Let's see. Yep. Perfect. So cute. I love doing those little flags. Okay, I needed to go get groceries in the evening, so let's grab a grocery sticker. I'm just going to use my handy dandy grocery Winston. And the last thing I need to mark is budgeting. So I'm going to grab a money sticker. I think I'll use this one from Sweet Ava's paper. ready to go to Wednesday. This was the day before we left for vacation, so it was quite a busy day. The first thing I had to do in the morning was film yet another video. I'm going to grab another filming sticker. This video was just a pack of orders with me though, so it was super easy and quick to film. Going to mark it with this little camera sticker, which is from Van Sticky. And of course I had to edit and upload that, so I'm going to use this little dot sticker from the kit to mark that. There we go. Next, I needed to do some cleaning type tasks. So the first thing I wanted to do was wash all of our bedding. My chores stickers are there. I think I have changed bedding stickers. Let me see if I have one. Yes, okay. I have these from Happy Daya, and I'm going to use this yellow one to mark changing all the bedding out. So cute. And I don't even have to write next to it. Next, I needed to clean my office so it would be nice and neat when I got back. To mark cleaning my office, I'm going to use this Declutter Winston actually, which was in the shop a while ago, but it's been retired now. It was never very popular, but it's perfect for marking cleaning my office because I cleaned out my inbox filing cabinet over here on my desk, and boy did it need it. It was some serious decluttering. Alright, after my cleaning, I needed to do some baking. I baked banana walnut muffins, which was very fun. I love baking banana bread at any time of the year, or banana muffins, but I feel like fall time is just extra special for baking. I'm gonna put down that half box, and then grab a baking sticker. Let's see. Oh, I actually have banana bread stickers. These are from my shop too, but they've also been retired, but I'll just use it anyway. It also matches the spread very nicely. Oops, wrong pen. Where's my, there it is. My other pen. Next up, I had to go to the post office, and for that I'm going to use a mailer Winston because I was dropping off Happy Mail for y'all, so I'll just use this to mark going to the post office. I also filmed a reading vlog for this day, or on this day rather. So I'm going to mark that. I'll need another filming sticker. Reading vlogs are pretty much my new favorite things to film, so I'm really glad y'all enjoy them. I want to keep putting them on my channel. For the reading vlog, what should I use? Oh, maybe this one. I have this other YouTube Winston from the neutral sheet. I'm gonna use him. I think this is such a cute sticker. Okay, and last thing I did this night was finish the book I was reading, which was Cold Clay. And I did talk about that in the reading blog, so I'll tag that in the cards if y'all want to check that out. And for my reading sticker, I'm going to use this Oops, there you go. Cozy Winter Reading Winston from my shop. All right, on to Thursday. This is where it starts getting really exciting. Oh, I had to film another video this day. I didn't even realize. Okay, so I filmed a flip through of my weeks and edited and uploaded it. So I'm just gonna mark that with a dot, I think. And then below that, I will also mark that I had to do a flight check-in. Let me use a yellow dot for that. And that will take care of my morning, pretty much. It's the wrong pen again. I don't know about y'all, but I always have about 50 pens on my desk at any given time, so it's no surprise that I pick up the wrong one. This week's flip through is already on my channel too. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the cards. Okay, there's my morning tasks. Then I needed to do more laundry, so let me grab another chores sticker. I think I'm going to use this neutralish. Yeah, I won't use this. This is from Stick with the Plan Co. After that, we had to drive to Raleigh because we were catching our flight out of Raleigh. Since we had an early morning flight, we decided to leave the night before and stay over because our flight was at 7:25 in the morning, I think. So I'm going to mark that with this little car sticker from a shop that is closed now. And I think I'm going to take another small piece of this pumpkin washi to mark our drive because it was around a 2-hour drive, so good little length of driving time. I love car rides though and road trips, so it doesn't bother me at all. And I had Ashley and my mom, so of course we had some fun conversations, and Ashley kept us laughing the whole time, unsurprisingly. By the time this vlog goes up, I think, or by the time this plan with me goes up, I think all my vlogs from that trip are up as well. So if you want to see more of Ashley's personality, definitely check out those videos. Y'all know me pretty well because you watch me plan every week pretty much. But if you want to know more about Ashley, vlogs are a good way to see that. And I get some questions sometimes about who Ashley is. So if you're curious about that, definitely check those out. All right, when we got to Raleigh, we just got Chick-fil-A for dinner because it was right by our hotel. And then we watched some TV, so I'm going to mark those things. See what I can do here. I'm not sure if I have any more Chick-fil-A. Oh, I do. I was gonna say, I don't know if I have more Chick-fil-A stickers for myself, but there's one right there. And then I'm going to put down a box to mark watching TV. What color? I think I'll use yellow. I like the yellow in this kit. It's very bright and fun. Put that right there. Let's grab a TV sticker. Okay, I'm actually going to use this really cute popcorn sticker that's from my shop. Now I can fill this in. Okay, so Friday starts with us catching our flights. We went from Raleigh to Chicago, and then Chicago to Bozeman. So I'm gonna mark those down real quick. Grab my travel stickers. We almost missed our second flight from Chicago to Bozeman because when we got to the airport, or when we touched down at the airport, there was traffic on the runway, so the pilot had us just sitting on the tarmac for a while. I'm gonna use both of these Winston traveling stickers because they're so cute. And we already had a very short layover, but then we were stuck on the tarmac for a while. And I was talking to my mom and Ashley about not being sure where we were going in the airport because I'd only been to Chicago a couple times before. And the guy next to us was, I guess, listening to our conversation. And he told us that he flies to that airport every week, so he knows it really well, and he gave us directions to our gate. And when we got to our gate, they were actually boarding our group at that time, so we made it just in the nick of time. I was so thankful to that guy for giving us directions. All right, so we flew from Raleigh to Chicago, and then Chicago to Bozeman. The Bozeman airport is really cute. It's sort of log cabin themed. I really liked it. Okay, then when we got to Montana, after we got off the plane, got our luggage and everything, we needed to pick up our rental car. So I'm going to mark that with this little car sticker. This is the same one that I used the day before. We had a Mazda CX-9 for our rental, which I thought was really nice. My favorite part about it was that it had heated seats throughout, even in the back, which is where I normally sit because it's easier for me to film. So that was really fun. Then we went to Albertsons to get some groceries. Never been to an Albertsons before, but I was excited because I like trying different grocery stores. I think it's fun. Albertsons had a really good selection of hiking snacks, which is what we wanted mainly. I'm going to use this little grocery bag that is from Sweet Bean Plans. After that, we drove down to Gardner, which is where we're actually staying, and we did our little cabin check-in. And at the cabin, there were a bunch of cute horses, which is what this picture is. I knew our cabin was on a farm, but I didn't expect the horses to be like right there. So that was exciting. We got to see them every day and pet them and stuff. So I'm going to use the sticker from Once More with Love to mark checking into the cabin and the cute horses, because as you can see, I took a photo of them. All right, and then for dinner this night, we got pizza from this place called Yellowstone Pizza. Just quick and easy after a long travel day. Where are my food stickers? There we go. I'm going to use a little pizza box Winston, and I think put this on a label because we need some color down here. Let's use this one. That right there. All right, and then back at our cabin, we watched some TV. We watched Merlin, which is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. You've probably heard me talk about it if you've been on this channel for any length of time. So I'm going to mark that with this little popcorn sticker from Happy Day. And then we tried to stay up as late as we could to adjust to the time difference, but it didn't really work because we'd been up since 4 or 4:30 Eastern time, and then we were 2 hours behind that now, so we ended up going to sleep at 7:30. That was the latest we could stay up, so I'm going to find a sleepy sticker. I'm gonna take this one from my shop, put that down to mark our very early bedtime. Okay, now we can go to Saturday and Sunday, which are the very exciting parts of this week. And I did not sleep in either day because I was on vacation. In fact, on Saturday, I woke up at 4:30 because I went to bed at 7:30, so I didn't really need to sleep that late, but that was good because we wanted to go to Yellowstone this day, and I wanted to spend as much time in the park as possible because there's just so much amazing stuff to see. So I'm going to just mark that I got up at 4:30. And after that, I think we spent the entire day in Yellowstone. Yep, except at the end of the day, we went to a local place to get dinner. So let me see. I think what I'm gonna do is just put down a label sticker. I'll actually use this scallop from the kit, almost like a header or a divider. Put that right there. And then I'm going to take, I think, this sightseeing girl sticker. That's sort of stick with the Plan Co. Put her down. And then write down Yellowstone on the label. And below that, I'll just make a big list of everything we did because that's the best way to do it, I think. Okay, so we started off at the Roosevelt Arch, which is this picture right here. That's the north entrance of the park. So that was really fun to see. I have been to Yellowstone before this, but we had never seen the Roosevelt Arch, so I really wanted to go check that out. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Next, we went to Mammoth Hot Springs, and this picture down here was taken at Pallet Spring in that area. As you can probably tell by these photos, it was cloudy this day, but honestly it didn't bother us at all. It was still a gorgeous day in Yellowstone. We went to Norris Geyser Basin, specifically to go to Porcelain Basin, which Ashley really wanted to go to. And that was really fun. I like the trail they have there that just sort of winds through the entire basin. Next, we went to the Old Faithful General Store to do some shopping. I love the general stores in Yellowstone. They have the coolest little souvenirs and postcards and things. Also, they have cafes inside. And if you ever go, I highly recommend getting the wilderness chili that they sell. It is so good, especially on a cold day. I could eat that every day of my life, honestly. Then we went to the Old Faithful Inn, which is really pretty inside. After that, we actually watched Old Faithful erupt, which was worth the hour wait. Then we went to Gibbon Falls and Roaring Mountain. All right, that wraps up our first day in Yellowstone, and then I'm just going to mark where we had dinner. So there was this little grocery store in town called the Gardner Market, and we stopped there because they had pre-made food, which was actually really, really good. Sort of like Publix. If you've ever been to Publix, they have a little section, like a deli type thing. So we just stopped there and got some dinner. I was glad we got to support a local place because this was sort of the off season in Gardner and a lot of places were not open, so we didn't have a lot of options for where to get dinner. But I was really glad we found one place. And that's gonna wrap up Saturday. We went to bed really early again, of course, and got up early the next day because we were going back to Yellowstone. I love Yellowstone, in case you can't tell. I already want to go back, even though we've barely been back for 2 weeks. But that's just how it is. So I'm going to do the same thing as the day before and put down this header, or it's just a little quarter box, but I'm going to make it into a header by putting a traveling sticker on top of it. And for today's travel sticker, let me see what I have. I think I'm going to use this one from Once More With Love. It's from the same sheet as the other one I used. So let's make our little header. And this day I did film, so if you want to see exactly what we got up to this day, I will link that vlog in the cards, or I might have already done it in the video, I'm not sure, but it'll be here if I can put it here. So because we were staying in Gardner, to get into the park, we had to drive through Mammoth to go to the junction where you can go to the rest of the park. And in Mammoth, we got to see a bunch of elk, including some bull elk, and one of them was bugling, which was really cool. I was hoping we would see some elk at this time of year because it was the elk rut. Next, we went to Lamar Valley. This is a really gorgeous part of the park, and it's known for its wildlife spotting. Like, you can always see wildlife there. When we went, though, it was totally full of fog. You couldn't even see anything, so we sort of had to just turn around. But it was still fun to drive through. Next, we went to Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, one of my favorite parts of the park. When I was walking down to look at the canyon, I was walking under some pine trees and a pine cone fell off and hit me in the head, just like it does in cartoons. And Ashley was like, "What was that? Was that a rock?" And I was like, "No, it was a pine cone hitting my skull." I think Lookout Point is the best view of the waterfall in Yellowstone. I like it better than Artist Point personally. Okay. So next we went to Canyon Village. Oh, we also went to Inspiration Point, so I'll mark that. I like Inspiration Point too. And then we went to, oops, when did I crinkle my page? We went to the Canyon Village General Store. As I said, I love the general stores. Then we went to Mud Volcano, which is another one of my favorite parts of Yellowstone. They have a mud pot there that I really like. And speaking of mud pots, after Mud Volcano, we went to Artist Paint Pots, which I'd never been to before, but as I just said, I love mud pots, and this place has several of them. So we got to see those. And then our final stop in the park was the Mammoth General Store, and we went there because I really needed to get a hat, like a toboggan, because my head was so cold, my ears were freezing in the mornings here because it was in the 20s. So we stopped there to get me a hat, basically. And I think Ashley also got a hat. And as we were leaving, the elk that we'd seen this morning bugling were still in the park and they were coming towards the general store. So we got out of there really fast so we weren't stuck in an elk jam. And then when we got we got out of the park, in town we went to do some souvenir shopping because I really wanted to get a long sleeve from Yellowstone and I found the perfect one. I showed it in my vlog, so you might have already seen it. Let me grab a shopping sticker, if I even have any shopping stickers. I'm going to use this one from Happy Daya. And the last thing I want to mark this day is that we got huckleberry ice cream. This was, I think, the first huckleberry thing I actually had in Montana/Wyoming. So I need to find an ice cream sticker. I don't think I have a purple one, but if I do, that would be great. Oh, I do have, okay, I have this purple popsicle. This is from a shop that doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to use that just because huckleberry ice cream has that really distinctive color. So let me mark that. All right, and that's gonna be the last thing I have to mark. As I said, I'll do the journaling over here later off camera, but for now, let me zoom you out. All right, so there's my full spread and the start of my vacation week. I hope y'all liked this different style and see me put it together. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!